That's what I expected.
Hello, I'm Pacmancase, and if you're like me, then you're like millions of Americans that suffer from remake-itis, the condition that makes us suffer and long and be sad for the nostalgia that we once had. Yes, there have been some who have dabbled in the remakes. We got our Resident Evil, we got our other one that I can't think of off the top of my head right now because this is complete ad-lib. Final Fantasy VII. That's a hard one to remember when you're trying to shoot a video all in one take. It's okay. Remakes are on the way, but maybe not ours. It's a shame. There are so many games that deserve more love and more attention. At this time, how are our grandchildren or their grandchildren supposed to experience these things? I personally think that it's a selfish stand from the game developers that will not remake the games that are specific to my opinions. Our favorite games from the past, reborn, remade, for a new generation to come. Yes, they are working on remakes now. We've got Resident Evil and the Final Fantasy VII, and we appreciate those. But it's not enough. It's not enough to neglect the games that we loved from our past. So, gaming industry, hear me now as I call out to my fellow gaming brethren, and we ask, do not for you which need to be done, do for us which we request. Because that makes a lot of sense to me. More sense than it should. A fellow colleague of mine, Ace from Fit to Play Games, I'll have a link in his description below, brought this unique issue up. Will these remakes be made? Will games like Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, ever get the credit it deserves by having its own remake? Or one of my favorite fighting games of all time, Bloody Roar, doesn't it deserve the love of a remake? But I think that this is a direct correlation to an assault on my character. And I think that many of us out there agree. So if you're like me and you would like a little remake in your life, let me know down in the comments below, because I want to know, what the hell is the video game industry thinking when they haven't remade our games yet? Because our voice is the most important. It's time. It's time for us to have the respect we deserve, because our past and our nostalgia matters more than anyone else's. And that's a fact. Thank you guys for enjoying this mini-sode. Go give Fit to Play Games a like, sub to his channel. In the meantime, help us get these games remade. Tell the gaming industry, no more. We're not gonna take this garbage. It's time to remake the stuff we want remade, even if we're just a small, core audience that won't help them with revenue whatsoever. That shouldn't matter. What should matter is our selfish needs. Thank you, and good night. So if you're like me, and you want your remade to be remade, if you want your game to be remade, have they remade everything that needs to be remade yet? Remade. Does it get like 13 views? I need a beer. Legacy of Rain, Soul Beaver, Bloody Roar. Games like Bloody Roar. Games like Bloody Roar on PlayStation. This is a shorty. Little short skis. Shorteroo-skis. Minisode. Episode. Everybody's Gotta Drive Past My House. Mach 17! I've sent an email to Crystal Dynamics like 1,000 times. I don't know why they're not answering my emails anymore. For God's sake, Sony made Bloody Roar. I mean, like, it literally was like, it was a Sony game. Why would they not want to smells like Taco Bell in here. Video games, time to pick some video games. So friends, fear not. Remake-itis is hitting all of us right now. And we will prevail. Your remake will get made. And if it doesn't, then we just riot or we cry about it and move on to the next thing that normally will take our attention in around 3.5 seconds. If you're still here, thank you very much, my pack rats. If you like this video or don't, subscribe anyway. Like it anyway. Don't give me a thumbs down just because you're an a-hole. And I hope that we all can find a cure for this crazy illness. Be safe, good night, good luck, and I love you.